I'm Itesh Sachdev. I'm at the School of Oriental and African Studies. I'm a professor of language and communication there. And I was born in Kenya and have lived in Britain, Canada, and many parts of the world.
How many languages do you speak?
Well, I think I should say I speak many languages badly. I travel a lot, so what I try to do is to begin with, to learn all the basics. Greetings, hello, how are you, goodbye, thank you. I'm vegetarian, so it's very important for me to know how I can say I'm vegetarian in all the languages I go to.
So you are encouraging people to learn languages. Why?
Well, languages are very, very important. You know, I don't think you can really even conceive of the world and cultures without language. We need language both to define our world, and of course, it's very important that we can communicate with each other about these things. You cannot understand world, people, cultures without language.
What are the benefits of learning language?
That's a very good question. What I like to think of is, you can probably think of benefits in terms of 4 or 5 things. You can think of instrumental benefits for learning languages, which are basically do with reasons why that people learn languages to further their careers or get better jobs or get better salaries. So that's one class of reasons, instrumental benefits. You can then think of benefits to do with how the mind and the brain functions. Learning different languages allows you to think laterally, think more creatively, form concepts more easily, classify things more easily. And of course, once you learn one language, it's very easy to start thinking about how other languages work. So actually, it's a really amazing thing for how the brain works. Of course, thinking about how the brain works, you have to think about health effects. And there's wonderful research showing that people who are bilingual or multilingual, they report better quality of life, less depression. There's research showing that multilinguals, even above bilinguals, are able to ward off the onset of Alzheimer's disease by up to 5 years. Very nice recent research from a couple of years ago. So those are all the health benefits. We can talk about cultural and social benefits. Cultural benefits are, you know, many people when they travel, they want to know about the cultures and the languages, they want to know about the art, the history. Languages are key for that. As a tourist, clearly you need to be able to learn and you know, you get the most benefit out of learning languages. I remember I got my taxi fare free when I used Arabic when I was in Sydney once with the Arabic driver. Real instrumental, but also a good travel benefit. And then I think that really in our modern world, we live in societies which are hyper diverse, where many people of different languages, religions, cultures are moving and living together. In order for these societies to function peacefully, in a joyful way, so we can have, you know, advantages of each other, we need to learn each other's languages. So we need to respect each other's identities, you know. So it's really, really important that we also learn languages for those kinds of reasons.
Do you think it is possible to live in a country without knowing its language?
I think, so of course it's possible, but actually it would be a very silly thing to do, because you're missing out on everything around you. I mean, I could not imagine how people could want to live that way. Of course, politicians like to make you think that other people are not learning their languages, but in fact, all migrants want to learn the language of the country because that's the only way they're going to get ahead. It's not as if they don't want to. It's a very interesting, there are a lot of interesting political arguments surrounding how languages are portrayed. You know, there are many people who say, oh my God, why are we learning other languages? We should only learn English. In fact, there was this man in America who said to a Spanish bilingual person, if English is good enough for Jesus, it should be good enough for you. So this is how myopic and not thinking people are about language learning. So I encourage people to learn languages to have more fun.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.